Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
Performing our national anthem, that was Skylar Cole. And now we'll be back in just a moment.
And when they dropping off all that drip for free, you know you got power. They try to throw the whole bag at me. Oh yeah, I know I got power. I got power. Okay, I got power. I said, put in the hours.
Look at you, face down on the floor. I told you, you don't have it.
Welcome all. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports. We've got some NBA action coming up for you. And tonight, it'll be the Oklahoma City Thunder going up against the Philadelphia 76ers. With Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke, this is Brian Anderson. Joining us from the sidelines, Allie LaForce. Looking now at some numbers for him.
And a stat to focus on is his steal total over the last 5 games. He's been working on his defense, trying to be a disruptor, and it's made them a lot better on D.
So let's take a look at the starters for the Philadelphia 76ers. Joel Embiid is out there with Jonathan Isaac. Then it's Smith. Then it's Matisse Thybulle. And it's Maxey in at the 2 guard. And for Oklahoma City, in at forward, it's Jordan Williams. Josh Giddey out there with Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Williams in at the 5, roaming the paint. One thing each of these teams can do is pass the rock, Grant. We should see a lot of ball movement tonight.
Hey, sharing is caring. And of course, there's great chemistry on both teams. There's such a flow to this game when they get together. And we're going to see some terrific team basketball tonight. I can't wait.
It'll be the Thunder off the tip. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Williams. Isaac against Williams. Gilgeous-Alexander surveying the D. Just 5 on the clock. Giddey, and counted from 12 feet.
Yeah, Josh Giddey taking the in-between game because that's what the defense conceded.
Here's Smith, driving inside.
Wow! Always fun to see point guards who can elevate above the rim like that.
Oh, a strong mindset and even stronger finish.
Boy, it's incredible how much explosive scoring ability can come from the lead guard position. That is a big-time play.
Count it.
Oh, my goodness. How good was that move by Shai, creating a bucket? Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo.
And it's Smith penetrating. Embiid passes to Isaac. Embiid, a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. That's good from Embiid on the assist by Smith.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. Picked up by Embiid.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
And this summer, the Sixers making changes on the bench. Grant, the mission statement is clear. Make it past the conference semifinals.
Oh, so clear, B.A. And while that's been the stumbling block in recent years, I'm not sure even that's good enough. This is a team with legitimate championship aspirations.
Giddey with a screen on Smith. Gilgeous-Alexander finds Williams. Giddey with it. Maxey covering. Fades and shoots. And it's Giddey missing. For Philadelphia, they've gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. Here's Smith. And the set. Sixers tack on 2 more.
Come on, guys. Check out the tenacity. There's no back down in this fella whatsoever.
Giddy passes to Williams. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
This guy is such an explosive athlete. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander goes straight to the cup.
The kick out to Maxey. Counted from distance.
Are you kidding? 5 for 5, and they just got started.
And here is Williams in his last outing with 12 points. Pass to Williams. From deep, Giddy knocks it down from distance. Giddy's got 5.
80% from the field to start, playing with a ton of confidence.
That's tipped. Smith outside. Throws it up high. Ooh, basket interference. And it's Dort with the ball for OKC. Trailing by 2. This game coming after a loss versus the Bulls.
Yeah, they definitely made some plays, but never got into any kind of rhythm and just couldn't keep up.
I'll tell you, that's a great way to put it, because I thought they were all over the place. They never settled into any kind of rhythm.
Smith passes to Embiid, and Embiid throws it down.
The control and focus from Embiid, able to absorb hits from the defense and still finish.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 35 points for him last game against Chicago.
And don't discount the defensive presence, guys. He racked up 3 blocks for the game.
Outside, Williams. Back to Giddy. Oh, his shooting remains on point. 3 for 4 thus far.
Josh Giddey at 6'8", guys. That floater's going to be tough to deal with.
Smith into the lane. Pass to Thibault. Back to Smith. Embiid, a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Smith finds Embiid. And an emphatic jam on the lob.
Leaping up to hammer down the alley-oop. Embiid's impressive court awareness on full display there.
Oklahoma City trailing. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. And here is Williams. Outside Giddy. Oklahoma City's got to hurry. They got to get up a shot. Williams misses.
Good contest. Can't let him have open shots from mid-range.
Smith against Gilgeous-Alexander. And he gets it to go. Smith's got 6.
Well, instead of forcing it all the way to the cup, he just goes with that little teardrop.
And the Thunder call time here. Joe's checked in for Gilgeous-Alexander. The 2K leaderboard lights up, and the 76ers will have a different look here. Isaac, he's checked in for Ingles. Harris comes in for Oubre. Maxey, he's checked in for Hield. And it's Smith in for Payne. Still very early in the regular season. But Grant, what's the most important thing coaches are working on at this stage?
You know, at this point, it's all about really just getting your rotation set, finding which guys work best together. You know, you have to figure out how to maximize the talent you have.
Hits the trifecta.
Pokusevski's shot ready on the catch. His mechanics are really solid.
Giddy against Smith. Isaac with a screen on Giddy. Up top, Smith. Had a career game his last time out. Bucket after bucket. And they waste no time getting those 3 points back. 9 points in the game.
But he still hasn't missed. 4 for 4 to start the game.
And that one's good. Giddy. The Sixers leading. Smith outside. And he's going for the oop here. Isaac's shot is off.
And the idea was good, but the execution severely lacking.
Just a missed connection, and it happens. I'm sure they will go back to it if given the opportunity.
That's just perfect execution. Nice job hustling, and as a result, he gets rewarded with the bucket.
You don't give the defense any chance to set up. Sometimes you just love an easy look.
Bertans checked in for Oklahoma City. Gilgeous-Alexander comes in for Giddey. Pass to Bertans. And again, Oklahoma City with a triple.
Boy, you love to see that vision from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Spread the love, young sir.
Isaac with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. A deep three. A nice shot by Smith. Smith's got 12 points in the game.
That makes him 5 for 5 so far. Could be a big night in store.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Bertans, the pass to Joe. On target from range. And the Thunder lead by 2.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at it.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
And this night already has the makings of an offensive war.
Well, the fans love it. Coaches may not like the lack of defense, but boy, the rules promote scoring, no doubt.
And so it's Josh Giddey making highlights for Oklahoma City, hunting for opportunities, leading to 9 points in the quarter. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And for the Thunder guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Well, clearly they played well in the first period because of their selfless attitude.
I tell you, that willingness to make the extra pass, that is what creates good looks. It also forces the defense to scramble.
Philadelphia has gone 3 of 3 from outside here in this one. So on the floor for Philadelphia to kick off the second quarter. Harris and Embiid are in the middle. Smith out there with Gary Harris. And it's Oubre in at the small forward position.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
Oklahoma City has gone 4 of 5 from outside the arc in this one. And Grant, when you scan the OKC roster, you see length at every position.
Yeah, it's definitely their philosophy, BA. We're seeing a number of franchises going that route. What I would say about the Thunder, though, many of their guys still have some strength to add. And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
This team looks to him to score the ball. They feel good when he's taking the shots.
Fields checked in for Smith. Doris, how about the production? Williams is checked in for Oklahoma City. Lou Dort comes in for Wiggins. Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. Picked up by Embiid. And it's in there.
Yeah, teams will try to get physical with SGA, but make sure you understand that wiry frame is big-time strong.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, the Thunder are making dramatic improvement. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, now an all-star, says they're gaining confidence. He said, quote, "We know we're getting better. I think guys are kind of getting addicted to that feeling and continuing to grow." Brian, they could be building something really special here.
Yeah, you're right. They could. Skipping no steps either. Thanks, Allie. Gilgeous-Alexander into the lane. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Well, just get right up and over the top of the defense. Gilgeous-Alexander, no doubt.
Count that bucket. Smith's got 19 points.
A massive reason they're winning. This guy hasn't missed a shot, not one.
He shoots. And there's another one for the Thunder.
All right, defensively now, you've got to find a way to slow this guy down because he's putting it to you.
Smith inside. Gilgeous-Alexander defending. Harris, a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Almost converts despite the contact.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the 76ers.
Well, in today's NBA, the three-point shot is so valuable. They realize this, and that's why they're continuing to drain as many as they can.
I think the other thing they've done a great job of is making their presence felt inside, converting tons of paint opportunities.
And there's a whistle. That's going to go on Lou Dort. That's foul number 2 for him.
2 fouls already on him. That is not the way to get your minutes per game up.
The Thunder making a switch here. Joe's checked in, and Josh Giddey is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
I have to admit, it's always a tough decision for the ref on the block charge call.
For 3, Maxey. Yes, and it's Embiid picking up the assist.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
Dort against Thibault. Dort outside. Just 5 to shoot. Pulls it in from the elbow. Buries the jump shot. Giddey's got 11 points.
May not be Josh Giddey's first instinct, but boy, he can flat score the basketball.
Isaac, the pass to Smith. Isaac with a screen on Giddey. And it's Smith penetrating. Oh, wow!
Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Woo, what a dunk, BA.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in. And that replay courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Giddey passes to Joe. Back to Giddey. Dort outside. Williams from long range. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll head to the line for 3. They'll pin that one on Jonathan Isaac. An interesting note on Jalen Williams. He was the first Santa Clara player drafted in 26 years.
BA, we know who that player you're talking about is. Obviously, Steve Nash was selected out of Santa Clara back in 1996. That one worked out pretty well. I think Jalen Williams will be special as well.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Smith against Giddey. Got a hand on it. And now the Sixers on the break. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. It's time to take a glance again at that superb block.
Yeah, obviously he had the shot well anticipated, able to shut it down with authority.
Williams against Thibault. Ooh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. That's on Matisse Thybulle. Despite missing the playoffs in 2023, the future still looks bright for OKC doors.
BA, I don't know how you could not be impressed with what they did. They're accomplished in the regular season well beyond what the expectation was. So many people dismissed them at the start. What a bright, young core they have.
Giddey against Smith. Lets it go from 14. Nails it. He's now 6 for 8 from the floor.
And they had early success from the perimeter, but I don't understand how they've gotten away from that here in the second.
The kick out to Maxey. And the 76ers another 3.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Joe, pass to Williams. Inside, Giddey uses the glass to finish the layup. Giddey's got 6 points in the quarter.
To me, it's the ability to facilitate that enhances Josh Giddey as a scorer. You've got to play him for both, and right now he's cooking the defense.
Smith outside. And he drives in. Here's Embiid. Nice dish, and the layup goes down. Embiid's got 8.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. Great shot selection right now, keeping the game simple and getting high percentage looks. All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Joel, some fireworks early. What's going to be critical to keeping it rolling?
Just keep moving the ball, get stops, and I think the kids just moving the ball, playing together. We've been doing that, and we got some hot guys, and we got to keep fitting them.
Ball movement is key, guys.
Okay, Allie, appreciate it. And folks, we'll be back after halftime to begin the third quarter.
Welcome. All right, guys, let's break it down. It has not been the ideal start for the Oklahoma City Thunder.
What I'm really wondering is their communication defensively. They've allowed too many good looks, and that's something that can be hard to correct at halftime.
Also, give some credit to the boys on the other side. The execution was on point.
And let's switch gears for a second, checking out social media. And Shaq, been all day ballin', wants to know if you were ever intimidated going up against someone bigger than you in your career, like, I don't know, Yao Ming.
I love Yao, but stop it. Let's be real. Everyone I played against was scared to go up against the Diesel.
Shaq, you're all talk now in your old age. I remember you being terrified when they left me open. You were like, no, don't leave Smith again.
Just never ends with you two, does it? That's it for us. Thanks for tuning in. Now let's send you over to Brian Anderson with the third period.
And if you're just joining in, one half is in the books. One half to go. Here's Smith. In it forward, it's Jordan Williams. Josh Giddey out there with Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Williams for Mark Daigneault starting the second half.
That's aggressive defense. Shai always competing on that end of the floor.
Shot is good by Isaac. Isaac's gotten his third basket of the night.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Williams with the screen. Williams passes to Dort. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Williams a screen on Smith. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander taking it inside. SGA.
Well, pick and roll. Gilgeous-Alexander really starting to come along.
Smith against Gilgeous-Alexander. The kick out to Maxey. Another three for Philadelphia.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Williams in the post. He's against Isaac. Gilgeous-Alexander no good. For Philadelphia, they've gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. Smith against Gilgeous-Alexander. And the dunk by Isaac.
My goodness, Jonathan Isaac can get off his feet and in a hurry. That was a beautiful dunk.
Oklahoma City has gotten 5 of their 9 attempts from deep to go. Williams finds Gilgeous-Alexander. Williams a screen on Smith. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Williams. Look at SGA, so adept in traffic. And we've heard players asking for more clarity and accountability from the officials. Grant, do you think they have a point?
Well, players often ask refs to explain calls, so they also want some clarity from the league whether the times can help them make the proper adjustments moving forward.
Okay, leaderboard and see which teams are leading the pack in steals right now. The 76ers in second.
This team will punish you for sloppy ball control, no question. They've got a lot of fast-handed guys just waiting to take advantage.
Giddey passes to Williams. Williams a screen on Smith. And Williams gets the bucket on the assist from Gilgeous-Alexander.
Boy, that's 3 for 4 this half. You like that they're starting with a little bit of extra energy. Nice.
Smith inside. Gilgeous-Alexander defending. Shot is good by Isaac.
It's been a dominant night for him, staying productive throughout.
Right around 3 minutes into this second half. to the paint. And that one's good. Giddy's got 20 points.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Embiid, a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. And Embiid finishes the lob in style.
And the lead increases on a crazy offensive sequence.
Man, the dunk alone would have been incredible, let alone the fact that it came off a pinpoint pass. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and he gets it to go again. He's connected on 10 of 15 now.
There's the focus from SGA, the ability to absorb contact and finish.
Oh! Get you some!
Show us some power. And this kind of six slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, BA.
You know, there's an edge the way.
There's so many ways Shai Gilgeous-Alexander can create for this offense. He's becoming one of the top scorers in the game.
Baseline jumper. Got it. Smith's got 30.
Well, he's been shooting it so well because he's been so active, moving and working to get high percentage shots.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. Williams is checked in for Oklahoma City, and Philadelphia also making a switch. Harris is checked in. Williams against Isaac. Williams passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the 76ers.
Well, you love their unselfish play. Keeping that ball moving, good shot to great. That's winning basketball.
And the other thing, guys, that they've been very effective at is shooting the long-range jumpers. The defense has been having trouble closing out to them in this game in particular.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Joel Embiid talked about setting the tone. He said it's not easy being a leader. I'm not an off-the-court guy. I'm more reserved. But on the court, I show up. That's the way I like to lead, dominating on the court, offensively, defensively, and try to bring everybody along with me. Brian?
He does it well, for sure. Allie, thanks for that.
Let's remember, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is 6'6", so getting on the interior is not a problem. You want to contest this guy's shot, but you absolutely don't want to send him to the line. He will make you pay.
The three, Smith. And the 76ers, another three.
Sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Williams, a screen on Smith. Out of bounds. It'll be Sixers ball. We are now into November, so let's check in on the standings in the Western Conference. You look at Oklahoma City, right now 5th in the division, right in the middle.
Right now for the Thunder, you have to acknowledge that they've really hung tough this season, avoiding a lot of the bumps in the road that other contenders have gone through.
The resiliency has been crucial for this team. Anytime it looks like they may start to drag a little bit, they've picked it back up and stayed in the hunt.
Joe's checked in for Williams.
I'll tell you, this guy is proving to be a problem for the defense. In this quarter, he has been special.
Gilgeous-Alexander, a screen on Harris. Takes a step back. Shot clock at 6. Down low. Gilgeous-Alexander. The shot's good on the assist by Giddey. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 15 points here in the second half. Timeout called, the 76ers.
We can check. You get the noise. Let's hear it.
Wiggins, he's checked in for Dort. 1:51 left in the third. It seems you could bring in anybody to this team and pair them with Embiid, and they'd still win, Greg.
Oh, they got a solid roster, but there's no denying that Embiid is the heartbeat of this team. The 76ers go how Embiid goes, kind of like our broadcast with you. And in the last 5 seasons, they've gone to the playoffs.
Pass to Wiggins. Wiggins with a screen on Smith. Right side Giddy. Clock at 6. Knocked loose. And that's out of bounds. Oklahoma City will keep it. Four on the clock. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. It's good. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 32 points.
That's a big-time move right there. So crafty, so tough. SGA, big-time skill.
Smith with it. Now. There's 47 seconds left to play in the third quarter here. Gilgeous-Alexander on the wing. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. Hey, you look at some of the young star power on OKC. Grant, they haven't had that since the Kevin Durant years.
Oh, BA, I mean, those KD teams were built through the draft. So no matter where they're picking, the Thunder seem to uncover gems.
Tobias Harris checked in for the Sixers. Oubre comes in for Thibault. Drops in the 3. Smith's got 42 in the game.
Clutch buckets. He's paving the way as they hit the home stretch.
Giddy against Harris. Outside Giddy. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Shea hitting the 3.
Boy, the young fella knocking down the 3 to answer on the other end. Wow, go ahead, Gilgeous-Alexander.
The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
He's carried this team to this lead on his back, handling almost all the scoring duties.
Smith, shooting 1.
And here at the end of the third, it's a double-digit ball game. The Sixers on top, up by 15. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the fourth quarter gets underway. And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. Oh, the Thunder making a switch here. Dort's checked in. And Philadelphia also making a switch. Smith, he's checked in for Okiki. Taking a look at Philadelphia. Gary Harris out there with Smith. Then there's Tobias Harris. Then there's Kelly Oubre. And it's Hill in at the small forward position.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
And so the ball out of bounds. Gilgeous-Alexander touched it last. And some changes here for the 76ers. Thibault, he's checked in for Oubre. And it's Maxey in for Hill. Back to Smith. Thibault on the wing. Here's the 3. Nails it from 3. And the 76ers lead by 18.
Woo! That man is laser focused. Now, that's bad defense for a team that has a long way to go to catch up.
Well, credit the offense, though. If you're going to come with casual defensive effort, this team's responsibility is to take advantage, and they do.
Who's got ball?
Gilgeous-Alexander against Smith. Maxey passes to Smith. There's the double team of Gilgeous-Alexander. With the drive. Ooh, a two-handed power slam.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
Williams with it. Guarded now by Maxey. That one goes in.
Yeah, he needs to take a lot more shots. He's been efficient, trying to get his teammates involved, but it's time for him to step up.
Smith against Gilgeous-Alexander. Up high and down it goes on the lob.
Everyone loves the alley-oop play, BA.
Yep, one of the prettiest in basketball. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by now. Gilgeous-Alexander on the wing, covered by Smith. connects from downtown.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander can score it, so you have to respect it. That sets up his passing game. What a pretty delivery.
Embiid, he's checked in for the Sixers. Isaac comes in for Thibault. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
I had a chance to find out what Nick Nurse was discussing with his players. He said, keep it going, guys. Ride this wave of momentum. We're playing great right now, but we can't let up. Guys, back to you.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. Gilgeous-Alexander against Smith. Pass to Williams. Let's go with a three. That one's good. And so Gilgeous-Alexander with the assist. Now here's Smith. Embiid from outside. And the 76ers another three.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
And Gilgeous-Alexander missing.
I love their work on the glass. They hold a nice rebounding advantage.
And Williams over to help. Stolen by Giddey. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. It's not going to go for him. Oh, great D that time from Isaac.
I think he's got to settle down.
And again for three.
He's got this defense scrambling. Even when they've got two guys on him, he finds a way to get to space.
And he's making some team history. He just tied the franchise record for three-pointers in a single game.
This guy is an absolute scorer from anywhere on the floor. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander doing work in the mid-range.
And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
And it's incredible how taking good risk on defense often leads to good looks at the other end.
That is quick defense to offense. These guys such terrific athletes. You can't let your guard.
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
This is a textbook example of playing the possession and not the score. This team is doing a great job continuing to execute.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. They're down by 17. 1:52 left to play in the fourth quarter. 1:52 left in the fourth quarter. Dort finds Gilgeous-Alexander from deep. And again, Oklahoma City with a triple.
Now that's an opportunistic three-point shot from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He liked the look of it.
Here's Smith. Another one falls. Amazing.
That's 52 points for him.
Making it all look too easy right now. Goes up at the stripe, and it's Oklahoma City scoring again.
Boy, the rise and fire off the bounce by Gilgeous-Alexander. With that length and release point, good luck guarding. Well, as usual, this guy cooking on the offensive end, but right now, the other guys on his team have got to step forward.
Smith into the lane, and here's Harris outside. Another three for Philadelphia.
And this one hasn't been in doubt for a bit now. They came out on a mission, and you can bag up this win for the 76ers.
Seemed like the sheer volume of three-pointers today was the deciding factor.
And they'd hit one and then just dial it up again. And it worked.
And this win will give them 12 on the year thus far. Connects again from distance.
And he's now set the team record for most threes in a single game. What a shot he's got.
A lot of it stems from his confidence. Even when he misses, he's sure the next one's going in.
Unfortunately for them, they're still going to come up short. You wish they'd shown this kind of fight earlier.
No doubt. It felt like they were a little tight for much of the evening. Now they're in a better flow, but it may be too little too late.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every single night.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Oh, another one falls.
Oh, make that 61 points.
Everything is going his way right now. Williams finds Gilgeous-Alexander. Now here's Williams, covered by Smith. Oh, rejected by Isaac.
You can see the long wingspan of Jonathan Isaac coming into play, twice on the pipes.
Gilgeous-Alexander from outside. For three, Smith. off on that one. So no problem for Philadelphia as they get the win. A statement road victory. So impressive.
Statement indeed, BA. It was in enemy territory. They controlled the game and took the crowd completely out of it. That's how you win on the road.
And that about wraps it up. For Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, and our entire crew, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for tuning in. Now New Balance presents the Player of the Game.